Moving on next to section 6.5, rhombi and squares. In other words, rhombuses and squares. All right. Rhombus. A rhombus is a parallelogram with all four sides congruent. So what I would do is I would take this part right here and add it to your family tree. And you're going to write all four sides congruent. Okay? You're also going to write down the diagonals are perpendicular. Okay, as I zoom in here, the diagonals will always make a right angle. Okay, the other property is the diagonals bisects the opposite angle, right? So if this angle over here was, if this angle here was 100, let's zoom in, then each of these would be 50, right? And if this one over here was, let's say 60, if that was 60, then this would be 30 and this would be 30. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is not what the angle is. That's just naming the angles. All right, so that's an example of bisecting. All right, so here's some examples. Find the measure of CEB. Well, if I look here, CEB is right here. What do I know about that angle in a rhombus? I know that it's perpendicular, therefore I know it is 90 degrees. Okay, if CBD is 58, find EAD. All right, I'm going to write this in here. This is 58. Actually, I'm going to zoom in more, and I'm going to write that smaller pen. Okay, this is 58. We are trying to find EAD. All right, so this is actually a multi-step problem. Okay, so if this is 58, that means this is 58. And if we combine that together, you are going to get 116. Which means this is 116. Actually, I can stop there. This is going to be 90. And now if I use my highlighter, you guys can see this is a triangle. So I can find EAD, no problem, which is the same angle as right here. Okay, so I just do 90 minus 58, and I will get 32 degrees. Okay, so what you're going to find is that this is 32, this is 32, this is 32, this is 32. In other words, those would be my four angles there. All right, and the last one, if AD is 2x plus 4 and CD is 4x minus 4, find x. Well, all the sides are equal. This would be the same as in a square. Okay, so I'm going to add 4 to both sides, and I am going to get 2x plus 8 equals 4x. minus 2x minus 2x. I get 8 equals 2x. Divide both sides by 2. X equals 4. Put the answer there, 32. Okay, let's do one more practice here. It says CED is 5x, find x. Well, let's look at CED. We know that's 90. So 5x equals 90. Divide both sides by 5. And if you do that in your calculator, x will equal 18. All right. EAD is 53. Find CBE. If EAD is 53, find CBD. So I'm trying to find this one. Okay, well, I know that this is 90. Okay, so I know that all 4 of these are going to be the same. So I just do 90 minus 53, and I get 37 degrees. So we can just use our triangles to do that. 37 degrees. All right, lastly, BC and AB. Well, I know those are equal. 8x minus 5 equals 6x plus 3. We're going to add 5 to both sides. And we're going to get 8x equals 6x plus 8. Subtract 6x. 2x equals 8. Divide by 2, x equals 4.